Welcome to the dojo. This is our offices. We try to keep it fun. But you had some questions for me? Oh right, you wanted to ask about my essay. Uh, so I don't really know how to explain it. Let me tell you a story. Maybe that'll help a little bit. It's a story about a girl. Sitting in a cafe in an afternoon in March, she had this thought. Clara, her name was. She was writing a letter to a boy. I know. It's another story about a boy and a girl. Stay with me. Keaton, his name was. Twice they made eye contact. They were both a little scared. They ran into each other a few weeks later and stared at this painting. Keaton didn't say a word. They spoke softly on the balcony. They parted ways, and they lived their lives. Neither had much time for fun. Keaton had a camera the next time they met. He didn't say anything, but she had figured it out. Look at the way he shoots her. Can't you see it too? She wanted to hold him. She wanted to grab his chest and never let go. But there were many things on her mind, and she had little room for hope. They sat on a stoop. It was a strange place to meet. He asked her if she loved him. She lied. Years of disappointment and rejection had taught her not to take herself so seriously. A few nights later, she had a lonely thought.
Dear Keaton, I'm sorry for the way I am sometimes. I'm trying really hard to do some good, but that's never how it seems to end up. I feel like I've let you down. I know I seem distant, but it's nothing that you did. I think there's something awful and strange lying deep beneath me, and I'm trying to figure it out. Do you think like this too, or is it just me? I can't imagine that I'm alone in the world. I see myself in the movies I watch and in the lyrics I read. I guess I've always gotten along with stories more than people. Still, I wanted to say thank you. There's only so much that others can do, but I think you've done a lot. I'll never forget the time that we spent in that quiet place. Until next time, Clara.
She never sends the letter. Instead, she hides away from the world. Music makes her feel less alone, so she listens. And she listens. And she thinks. And she watches movies, and she reads her books. And she sees herself, but not quite as she is. There's something missing. Something deep inside her, and it wants to speak. And she misses out on parties, and she loses a few friends. And she feels frustrated and alone, and she doubts her whole life. Because life can be painful, and it doesn't make much sense. But salvation lies in the things we create. So she writes, and she writes, and she listens while she writes. But that awful void that sits beneath her never really goes away. So there's one thing in mind, really, as she lays her words on the page. I do not know what's wrong with me, but I will keep it at bay.
And cut.
We got it?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm recording with this.
Got it?
Okay. Recording with. I'll put these all in the background.
Are we going?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay. And cut.